Joining me now is the Democratic Congressman from California, Southern California, Salud Carbajal. His district is just north of Los Angeles there in Ventura County, one of the areas under watch tonight. Congressman, thanks for being with us this evening. What's your main worry there back home?
Well, obviously, the main worry is containing this fire. The disaster is ensuing, and people continue to be threatened, their properties threatened. So the first order of business is to contain this fire. And our first responders are doing a heroic job trying to get their hands around it.
The first responders doing a heroic job, and FEMA is overwhelmed, to put it mildly. I spoke with your colleague, Congresswoman Judy Chu. She represents the Altadena area, just southeast of you, and that's the Eaton fire. Here's what she told me last night, Congressman. I'll get your reaction on the other side.
There's nothing worse after your life has been devastated, you're not at your home, you're trying to recover, and then you get a non-approval message in error. That's not right.
She says she knows of many stories of FEMA just not approving folks who deserve to be approved and should be approved. Why is that happening? Do you have any answers there in the California delegation?
Having gone through major disasters, fire disasters in my district, I know it is not always a streamlined, easy process. And certainly FEMA can and should do better. But this is the nature of responding to disasters. And I'm hopeful that they will do better in the future because people's livelihoods are at stake. People have lost loved ones. And we need to do better to make sure they get the assistance and the aid.
I hear you, Congressman, but when you say that this has happened in the past and we know what's happening now and they should do better in the future, why just aren't they doing better now?
Well, they should, period. FEMA should be doing and executing as best as they can. And there's no excuse for not executing at the highest level possible to assist these families that have gone through this trauma and are still going through this trauma.
What are you going to tell the incoming Trump administration?
Well, I'm going to tell the incoming Trump administration to first stop playing politics with the disaster aid, as he has already started to do. We have never played politics with aiding those that have gone and experienced deadly, disastrous natural disasters in our country, whether it's Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. We've always stepped up, and we never played games. And to start doing that would be outrageous, unconscionable, and precedent-setting. We need to make sure that we help all Americans.
And what if they do? I mean, the reality is they control Washington, right? Or will come Monday afternoon. And so if they do want conditions attached to it, would you listen? Or that's just a non-starter?
I would always listen. But first, what are the proposals? What's being put on the table? And first and foremost, we got to get beyond this divisive political rhetoric and put forward proposals that are really, regarding the disaster aid, that's really going to help these families that have lost their livelihoods and lost loved ones. That's the first order of business.
Congressman Carbajal, he is from Ventura County, which is being watched over tonight carefully, as you might imagine. Thanks for being with us tonight here on the Hill. Appreciate it, sir.